Well, hello again from the Northwood School in North Durban, where Ireland are putting together their final preparations for tomorrow's big second test against the Springboks just down the road at Kings Park. And unusually, for the second time on this tour, they've chosen not to do their eve of match captain's run press conference and training session, more importantly, at the Kings Stadium. They didn't do it last week, and they kind of blamed travel because they were staying in Johannesburg, and it's about 45, 50 minutes depending on traffic. It may even be longer up to Pretoria, and they opted to stay in Johannesburg and train at the St. Peter's School. But this week, really, there's no way they can blame travel because it's only 15, 20 minutes down the road to Kings Park. One wonders whether they're worried that there might be a few eyeballs on them if they're training in the stadium, that they're safer here, although I think there's a couple of local school kids keeping an eye on them as they go through their session. Maybe one of those has a direct line to Rassie Erasmus, who knows. But South Africa argued to train at the stadium. A little bit later on, where Sia Khaleesi will speak to the media. It's the eve of the game. We've got both teams now, and it's building nicely. We're seeing fans arrive into Umhlanga, where the teams and the media are staying. There's bigger crowds each evening. Lots of very excited Springbok fans who didn't get to Loftus Versfeld. Plenty of Irish fans as well, although they will be heavily outnumbered for this second test. We saw the Ireland team yesterday. Peter O'Mahony, of course, relegated to the bench. Andy Farrell puts a big emphasis on size and his back five. James Ryan, he spoke really effusively about him in the press conference and what he'll bring to that second row, how he was for so long a first choice player. And this is a real chance, a real opportunity for James Ryan to re-establish himself in the Irish team. You know, he was on the bench for that Champions Cup final for Leinster as well. Caelan Doris, he's going to be speaking to the media a little bit later on as the captain of the side, as he leads the team into battle. Big talking point all week was how he dealt with Luke Pearce, the referee, and how Luke Pearce dealt with him. I thought it was quite disrespectful the way he handled the Ireland captain. Well, this time it's Carl Dixon, another English referee, who'll be dealing with Caelan Doris, and no doubt Ireland have gone through the channels to make sure that, you know, if Doris wants to raise a point with him, that he's heard, that they listen to him. That's going to be a big talking point, but really the question is whether Ireland can get the job done without Dan Sheehan, without Craig Casey, Conor Murray and Ronan Kelleher coming into the team. Good experienced players, a really good starting 15, maybe just lack the punch of the Springboks off the bench, but Ireland really feel like they can get a lot better after test one. We'll find out tomorrow. You heard the bell earlier. It's the bell is tolling for the end of the season. One final push for Ireland. We'll see how they get on.